delivered a knockout blow that'll leave Trump cheering. George Foreman just proved himself to be a true friend of President Trump, coming to the defense of the president and reminding everyone about how great it is to be an American. Washington Times reports the boxing legend was interviewed on the Offended America podcast on Monday, and came out swinging when he was asked about other professional athletes protesting the national anthem and the president, saying, "I love the United States. The protesting athletes haven't been brought up with people who were patriotic. A lot of people died so that they can have that privilege." He went on to say that some of the protests begin at least in part from attention seeking. "Today, there's nothing to sell about anyone. A lot of guys say, 'Look, I got all this money but no one knows me.' Boom. Do not mess with George Foreman. I think a lot of today's athletes can learn a thing or two from him." Foreman also talked about President Trump. Foreman has known the president for decades. In the early 1990s, Trump helped promote Foreman's fight with Evander Holyfield, which the boxer credits for helping him bounce back from bankruptcy. Foreman said of the president, "I'll always be grateful for the entrepreneur Donald Trump, and now President Donald Trump. I'm sorry, you have to be careful nowadays. He's a good president. A lot of people don't like him, but evidently more do because he's the President of the United States. I had little and hardly no hope at all. What a privilege." He promoted that show down there. George Foreman is a world-class athlete, businessman, and patriot. Honestly, it is nice and refreshing to hear a celebrity actually say something nice about the president for once. Let's get his message directly to the president by sharing this 50,000 times. H/T Washington Times, share. With one sentence, Tucker Carlson shook liberals across the country about what Trump just accomplished. If you still have any liberal friends or family, you must have seen it. I know I did, and it was quite annoying. You know, that picture of President Trump looking at the sun on 2017 Eclipse Day, with his naked eye, with some sort of joke about how stupid he is. Here's just one example. I apologize for the offensive language. It's what libs do to make a point. Tucker Carlson decided to take advantage of the situation, by trolling the libs, to make a point of just how gullible they are, to just about anything. On Fox News Live Monday night, Tucker called Trump's act of looking directly at the sun the most impressive thing any president's ever done. Twitter went bananas. Just click on the link at the end of the article, to see all the tweets, showing just how gullible the libs can be. Here's just one, but this one is really great. This guy is just so serious. And really, so offensive against our president, courtesy of the Ring of Fire, via YouTube.com. His rant is all about how President Trump's behavior, in all things, is not different than that of a small child. I'm so over the libs and their own childish behavior. Never in all my life have I seen more sore losers. I appreciate Tucker for calling them out and making them look like what they are. If you agree, let's get this shared everywhere, with the comment "Thanks, Tucker." H/T The Daily Caller. Just as he arrived in Phoenix, Trump looked out in crowd and saw a miracle. This is an absolutely touching moment. A group of bikers for Trump gathered in front of the president to pray for the safety of everyone that came to the event. They then prayed for the protesters to stay peaceful and for attendees and their families to stay safe. Amen. Watch the amazing video below. Trump needed the protection today, too. The leftist organization John Brown Gun Club showed up to the rally with AR-15s and bulletproof vests. They said they were there to protect protesters from white supremacists. The bikers for Trump traveled to Phoenix to defend Trump supporters from violent leftists and the Antifa gangs that have attacked previous Trump rallies. The bikers made the following announcement on Facebook before the event. The rally attendees showed up hours early to go see the blockbuster rally in Phoenix, Arizona. Check this amazing video below via Josh Kaplan. President Trump is going to make this country great again. You can feel it in the air. Let's say a prayer to keep our president safe. God, please bless and protect President Trump and all that around him. We need him to heal the country and make jobs for the working class of America. With us behind him, he can't fail. Amen. Share this prayer with every Trump supporter you know. Right as Trump landed in Phoenix, he walked up to Marines and did the unbelievable. President Trump loves the American Armed Forces. The Commander-in-Chief has taken time out of his packed schedule in Arizona to meet with U.S. Marines in Yuma. He is such an awesome president. He always makes it a point to meet with our troops and show appreciation. Here's the video below by ABC News. President was greeted with tons of cheers ahead of the Phoenix rally. You will not see that video on CNN. Today, ABC News reported that Trump had a scheduled visit in the Marine Corps base beside the Arizona-Mexico border. This Trump's first rally in Phoenix. That he is about to have in the West. It's going to be a big deal. He's gonna announce giving this country a better deal. Share this right now if you are proud of your president and the amazing job that he has done. You can see it on those troops' faces. This country is coming back stronger than ever. God bless our troops. They caught her. Guess who has holed up away from public scrutiny, helping and abetting Obama, keeping an eye on President Trump. Representative Gowdy is proceeding with the test into the colossal jar of worms that was opened up when Russian interference was rebuked as the reason behind Hillary's loss and Donald Trump's win in the 2016 presidential race. Allegations from both sides have been hurled around with respect to who did what to whom and who, on the off chance that anybody, requested the affirmed wiretapping and observation on Trump's decision battle staff and whether the names of honest individuals were illicitly unmasked and who unmasked them. Is it true that you are confounded yet? The most recent individual to be asked to testify is President Obama's previous National Security Counselor, Susan Rice, who has tersely declined the welcome from the Senate subcommittee. Be that as it may, Representative Gowdy has arrangements to subpoena the previous Obama crony. As Breitbart reported, Thursday on Fox News Channel's America's Newsroom, while discussing President Barack Obama's former National Security Advisor Susan Rice's decision to decline an invitation to testify before a Senate subcommittee on Russian interference in the 2016 presidential election, Representative Gowdy, RSC, said that could lead Congress to subpoena her. Gowdy said, "There are other ways to invite people other than via letter. There are things called subpoenas. You should not have to use it with a former national security advisor, but if you do, you do." Referencing Rice's role in the unmasking of Trump transition officials, he said Rice is a very important witness. He added, "Members of Congress do not pick the witnesses. Lawyers do not pick witnesses. The facts pick the witnesses. And whether Ambassador Rice likes it or not, she's a really important fact witness." Watch the Fox News video of Gowdy discussing the subpoena. There must be a ton of mischievous things that occurred under the Obama organization that Rice thinks about and is just doing whatever it takes not to uncover them. Knowing Gowdy for the pitbull he is, Rice is likely unnerved at the very considered testifying. Jail is not what she had at the top of the priority list after her time in the Obama organization was over. However, it might, by the by, be what she's confronting when Gowdy gets past with her. What do you think about this? Do not hesitate and write your thoughts in the comment section below. Share the truth, be patriots. Thank you for reading. H.T. Breitbart. Governor Jerry Brown just got very bad news about his gas tax hike straight from the Republicans. We've discussed how wild Democrats are in California. Their widespread spending and the radical plan will assuredly decimate the once awesome state. Be that as it may, all's not lost. It appears there are more than a couple of Republicans who are battling to save their home. Via Free Beacon, California Republicans opposed to the latest gas tax increase said they have gathered more than enough signatures to launch a recall effort against Assemblyman Josh Newman, a recently elected Democrat whose surprising win gave his party a supermajority that could pass tax increases without single GOP vote. Carl DeMaio, a conservative San Diego talk radio host who is leading the recall effort, said Republicans opposed to the latest gas tax hike. Newman Back submitted 84,988 signatures for the recall effort on Tuesday, nearly 20,000 more than the 63,592 the law requires. The overwhelming number of signatures we have collected for just 6 weeks demonstrates a real rebellion is brewing in California against out-of-control tax raisers in the state legislature, DeMaio told the Washington Free Beacon. The gas tax hike is only one of numerous loathsome thoughts proposed by Governor Jerry Brown. This blockhead needs to drive a radical, socialist motivation on the state. He needs to finance every one of the projects for illegals and lawbreakers, to his inept environmental plans. That cash needs to originate from someplace. Along these lines, a monstrous gas tax hike, something no one can dodge, is the arrangement. This is ideal out of the liberal playbook. Rebuff persevering subjects, the ones that help the state, with a specific end goal to profit the freeloaders and officials. The way that such a large number of individuals marked the request of demonstrates there are numerous in California who aren't bringing this socialist takeover resting. They won't let damaging plans of Brown to sink their state. Be that as it may, will it be sufficient? We'll need to sit back and watch. What do you think about this? Do not hesitate and write your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you for reading. H.T. Free Beacon. Just in. Congress just shut down Obama's activities, he's finished. According to Wall Street Journal, Congress has begun a full investigation to determine an identity of all incorporated into the unmasking of President Donald Trump and his associates. Congress is taking this case very serious, so Obama and his partners like Susan Rice should watch out. There had been already 3 subpoenas until this point, and it is likely there will be more. Obama, Susan Rice and their associates were made a special effort to get intel from President Trump and his closest associates using an insidious method of wiretapping them. This informations were then revealed to media illegally by Susan Rice, bringing disorder and no confidence in the American system. The only thing liberals desire to see is fall of President Trump, but that scenario is not going to happen. Congress will cooperate with President Trump to annihilate these deceivers. Because people of United States don't merit it. American patriots merit a political framework in which there are no suspicious backdoor acts that Obama and his associates were performing over the previous 8 years. It will require such a great amount of work to recover our nation and to change things on better. However, President Trump will demonstrate to us the right way. His biggest job is to secure our borders and not to allow bad people to enter our great country. When Congress is done with their examination concerning Obama and his representatives, we will be free from these individuals, so we can continue making America incredible once more. We need somebody like President Trump to help us get these criminals out of our nation. We are so tired of the shadow government attacking Republicans since they have the power. It is a silly, like a child behavior, and we can no more handle it. What's your opinion on this? Let us know in comments below.